What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again, coming at you with another Summoner's War video. In today's video, we are going to be doing an AMA, which is something I like to do every couple of months. As you guys know, we get a lot of questions from our YouTube community, our Twitch community, our Discord community, general questions. But every once in a while, we get a couple of questions, some controversial questions that I want to go ahead and address to everybody so that we get everybody on the same page. They all know what's going on here. So full disclosure here, this video that I'm recording for you right now is going to be the second recording here. I had an original video that I had to scrap because some things happened and now everything is good. But now with everything that has changed, I got a couple of things on my list here that I want to address and just I'm going to see how quickly I can get through it because you all know when I get to rambling, it gets to be like a 40-minute video and we're not trying to have any of that, right? Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is this. It is Saturdays. Quick announcements. It is Saturday. We generally don't stream on Saturday nights, but I got a surprise. Miss Ivy May and Miss Erin are going to be down tonight doing some summits. I think we're going to be doing some lightning wars, having both of them compete with about 100, 200 scrolls a pop. We're going to see who gets the most lightning. So if you guys are down for that, please stop on by. It should be twitch.tv/childish402. And I think we're going to be doing that right around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Take a close look on YouTube community page as well as social media as far as the confirmed time on that. But it should be basically at around the same time on that, okay? In addition to that, if you are in a guild or community and you're kind of, thinking about, joining a new home, joining a new family, please feel free to shoot me an email, childish402@gmail.com with the subject line, Epifel Guild Recruitment. We got 4 guilds rocking now with a couple of spaces in there. G1, G2, and G3 guilds respectively. So please feel free to reach out to me if you're looking for a new home and you want to join my fam, okay? Here's the funny thing here. This first question, you guys are gonna be like, wow, seriously, Childish, you're talking about this right now? But once you hear the context of the actual question at hand, you're gonna get it, okay? So the question that I have for you is, how are you, Childish? This is like the number one question that I get, right? And here's the reality. When you see me on YouTube, when you see me on Twitch streams, right, the constant response that I get is that, oh yeah, everything's good, everything's fine. It's great, right? What are you talking about? Life is good, life is great, nothing's going on here. But the reality of it is that I am like you. I'm a human. I go through crazy things all the time. There's some good, there's some bad, there's some ugly, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about that right now. But as you guys know, I like my dessert first, so I'm going to start with the good. The good thing is, when it comes to how everything is going, it's been going absolutely amazing. For those that don't know, 2 years ago, I recently divorced Miss Dubbies, a person that's been on the channel for many years, being my kind of co-partner. And when it comes to summons, we separated 2 years ago, and basically over that time, I just been kind of doing the typical bachelor thing for 2 years, just kind of staying laid low and just kind of focusing on my son, my content, and that's pretty much it, but rewind back about 2 months ago, I ended up meeting a beautiful lady by the name of Brandy, aka Ivan May 402, who now I'm exclusively dating, and we're just having an absolute blast. Again, I don't take anything away from my Roman's mom. She's an amazing lady, but the one that I'm with right now, I'm very, very happy. Okay. So let's leave it at that. That's the big news. That's kind of kept me, kept my sanity in check over the past 2 months here. But if you guys didn't know, yes, I am dating someone now. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now, I guess the bad part about like everything that's been going on, this is the thing that some of you guys heard about in Twitch. Some of you have not, despite the fact that I'm putting on a smiling face right now. The last month and a half has been probably one of the most stressful times I've had in a very long time, outside of the divorce and whatnot here, over the past few years. And then what was going on was my son, unfortunately, there was an incident at his daycare that unfortunately basically advised the staff advised us that they were going to kind of discharge him in a matter of 2 weeks here. So I was basically looking for a new daycare for him so we can get him, squared away. But for those that don't know, because obviously you're not from Omaha, Nebraska, there was a recent issue in Omaha, Nebraska with one of the daycares in another place where, somebody mistreated another kid. And so basically it got to be like a big old thing news-wide. And essentially all the families pulled their kids out of that Miller daycare and started pushing them into various other Miller daycares here. So basically every single daycare got booked. And so, the fact was that basically I'm just going all over the place, like just trying to keep my head above water here, trying to find not only a daycare that's in the Millard area so that he can get the care for his special needs, but also somebody that's willing to work with a kid with developmental delays, somebody that falls on the spectrum. So It took a while to figure it out, but I was able to lock down a place. He's going to be starting this Monday. So I'm really, really grateful for that. I mean, obviously it's a blessing that happened, but you know, that downtime, where we, you know, where we didn't basically have, we didn't have anything. We didn't have any options. Like it was looking really bad to the point where I'm like, I didn't even know if I was going to have to be forced to take time off just to stay home with Rome because he had literally no daycare to go to. Fortunate enough, like I said before, I found a place that, you know, could take him, and a lot of, you know, weight was taken off my shoulders. His mom was currently out of town at the time, so basically I had to do everything. Well, so to put it out there for all of my, because I got a lot of parents out there that do play the game. I've always had an outrageous amount of respect for single parents out there, but I have an ungodly amount of respect for you guys now, even more so than I ever have, because I just can't even imagine, you know, raising a child, like being a single parent, raising a child, or being a single parent that has multiple kids raising a child, especially when they're a little older and they got, you know, constant things that they do between, you know, their friends, their school, their work. I mean, this, oh my God, I couldn't even imagine. It's crazy. So God bless you all for putting you are literally troopers. So yeah, that's pretty much the rough end of the last month here, and it's basically hurt my, because I've been focusing on that. It's hurt, you know, a lot of the content I've been doing on YouTube. It's hurt a little bit of the content that I'm doing on Twitch, regardless of the fact that I'm, you know, still having a blast, having fun. Just my overall, like, you know, level of excitement has been good. And for those that have been watching me closely, I've been sitting here yawning left and right. You know, 5-10 minutes into the stream. That's just pure exhaustion from everything that I've been dealing with Rome and whatnot, trying to get him, you know, trying to get everything squared away. Like I said, I'm excited to say that that's pretty much, you know, pretty much over right now. So kind of get into the next topic here. You know, where's the content? If you guys look closely on my channel, you know, the content's been kind of, it's been kind of interesting, right? It, you know, went from, you know, a lot of a mixture of entertainment and education based videos. And we talked about this in previous AMAs, where now we're seeing a lot more Twitch clips, and we're seeing, you know, just some, you know, funny outtakes, funny highlights here. Not a lot of raw, authentic content. So I'm going to be the first one to admit, and I hope that this is not going to be a crazy, you know, surprise to you guys. You know, the game is going on 7 years strong, but it has been going on for 7 years. You know, we're basically at the mercy of CompToUs providing this new content, providing this new things to do, as basically the majority of us, the majority of the content creators around the world have basically built all the units out there. We're literally waiting for new content to come out with something exciting. Now, I'm not going to lie, there is a handful of content that I can, you know, stop what I'm doing, take down, write notes, just like I used to do in the past. But the motivation for me to really break that mold and kind of get back to the way things used to be, where it definitely weren't at an ultimate high. And why was that? Because like I said before, some of the things that were going on in my personal life, some of the things that were going on with Roman, like I said, it's been rough. And, you know, to put 110% effort into this versus stuff in my personal life, you know, focusing on my son and whatnot, it just wasn't happening, right? Family come first. You guys all know that. And that's why content has really been hurting right now. I mean, we can even talk about the health and fitness stuff. Health and fitness stuff kind of went on a drop here. I mean, it's been almost a month that I put it out. Again, I'm just trying to do what I can. But I will say this though, I definitely will be putting out an update. I got it over here. I just picked up this big old like circular light that puts my camera on there. So now it's going to be a little bit easier to make my videos, like IRL videos or whatnot here. So, but yeah, just to kind of give you guys a heads up for some of you guys that have been following me, we started the original plan a few months ago. We originally started at about 220. Right now I'm about 217 and whatnot here. The fact that I'm down in weight is, you know, great. I'm not really concerned about that. But as far as my overall feel and how things are going, because that's really was the focus for me, just feeling a little bit better, having my joints feel a little bit better, just being overall better health. I've been doing pretty good on that. I've been happy with that. And so, but now I'm actually like even more motivated to like push a little bit farther and see what I can do as far as my, you know, body composition and trying to improve it. Because I think I've kind of let myself loose a little bit over the past, you know, month and a half, because I've just been focused on other things. So I kind of want to get back to see where I can go and just see where I can take it, basically. Let's see. So again, and just overall content, you know, like I said, it stems from, I have notes here, sorry. It stems from both the good and the bad. So hopefully, you know, one thing settled down, which it should be right now. I can get back to the way things used to be. Moving on. The next topic that I want to hit up, because we've been getting a lot of content. Speaking about the content, right? You know, ever since Summoners War Lost Century came out, you've obviously seen a massive influx of content, basically splitting my content about 50-50 between Summoners War Sky Arena and Summoners War Lost Centuria. And you guys are probably like, for the people out there that have been blasted in Summoners War Lost Centuria as far as the quality of the game, the pay to win factor of the game, basically every single negative concept about it, you know, you've been asking me like, Childish, like what is it that you like about this? Like what's going on? You know, and what I like about Summoners War Lost Centuria is what I like about any game that comes out. Any new game that comes out, is it's always fun to get into because again, it's something new, it's something exciting. You constantly see, you know, different things that happen throughout the course of your time playing it on a regular basis. You see that constant amount of progression, the consistent amount of progression that kind of motivates you to keep on going, right? Whereas, as you guys know, when we play Summoners War Sky Arena, you know, we're at the point right now, at least for me, going 7 years strong now. You know, it progression for me, you know, seeing changes that kind of impact the way I play, the way how I do things, are very far, you know, very far and few between. You guys know what I mean, okay? It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen all too often. So, yes, when it comes to Summoners War Lost Centuria, it is entertaining. I do find it, you know, I do find certain aspects of it intriguing, but like most of you guys, I'm kind of skeptical to see where it goes from here because there are some crazy pay to win, you know, concepts of it. There's some crazy, like I said, there's crazy summoning rates on it. So everybody's getting all the rare units here. So it's like, you know, where's the game going to go? Where's going to be the diversity? How are we really going to incorporate some unique gameplay to make it, you know, that much more enjoyable? Because again, you know, not only am I excited to play it, but I'm also excited. Low key, I'm actually kind of excited. Like I've been playing the game for a little bit, and actually, I'm enjoying just sitting there commentating for no real reason at all. And you know, who knows? You know, down the road, if they do esports and they, you know, check out, they reach out to, you know, influencers to see if they want to do some kind of, you know, commentate or whatnot. I'd actually be interested to do it because I do like the speed of the game, the flow, the pace of the game. I think it's something that I would really be interested in. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it goes. You know, maybe I don't get too heavy into the game, but maybe, like I said, maybe I can do a little commentating, see where I go from there, because I haven't done any commentating since 2017, since the Mobile Masters and all the SWC stuff. And I kind of miss it. I ain't gonna lie. I do kind of miss it here. But overall, my take on the game, I think it's great, but I don't know where it's going to be in, you know, 30 days from now, 60 days from now, 90 days from now. But I will say this. I've talked with a couple of people on the ChildishPlays team on the back end, and a lot of people have said that this team is really going to try to go out of their way to make sure that they don't, you know, let it slide here. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of the people that have been around the ChildishPlays, you know, platform for a while, you guys know that they did that, you know, Skylanders Ring of Heroes reboot, and they, you know, they basically, you know, brought that in with ChildishPlays and Activision. So a lot of people were pretty upset about the game because of a lot of the things that, you know, didn't get approved or didn't get changed. And, you know, I always said, like, it's probably hard to get it done because of the fact that it's ChildishPlays and Activision versus ChildishPlays alone. So now ChildishPlays got full control of their game, right? This is the new Summoners War Lost Centuria game that they completely own. So again, I'm definitely very confident that they will do what they've been doing over the past few years with regards to Summoners War Sky Arena, listen to the community, make sure that they're really hearing us out so that their game does not fall you know, on the wayside here. So now moving on to the next question. Haven't you summoned the new units? I have not summoned the new units, and here's the reason why. This is literally the reason why we are making a second video. But the reason that we're making a second video because a lot of things have changed over the past 48 hours. So I'm going to try my very best to be brief, and I apologize for being a little bit vague because I've always, you know, kept it real with you and said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna let you all know what's going on. But out of respect for the people that are involved, I'm going to show some respect here. Just understand that I basically, there was something going on, you know, between me and ChildishPlays, and we had to basically work a few things out. I'm fortunate. I'm really excited to say that everything did get worked out. Everything's good. Everything's fine. But it just, you know, obviously it, you know, took a while for that to get rectified. That being said, it did get rectified. So I'm really excited to say that there is no issues now. That being said, though, after everything that has happened and kind of, you know, looking at myself, looking at my game, looking at my progression, where I'm at in the game versus where other people are at in the game, and, you know, what I, you know, intend to do with my content, I basically decided that I'm going to be taking a break basically from spending money in the game. I'm just going to kind of go free to play for a reason that you're going to be surprised about. You're probably like, oh, Childish, something must have happened with ChildishPlays, so now you just want to go and drop it. You know, yes, there is something that happened with ChildishPlays. Remember, I said it was rectified. Everything's good. But the reality of it is that I took a hard look at the game, you know, where was that in 2014 versus where it's at now. And no one's going to question the fact that Comptowitz has really gone out of their way to make this game, without question, a very free-to-play friendly game. I cannot even begin to describe how much the game is good now versus what it used to be. And I got to give full credit to Comptowitz. They've been listening to us. They've been, making it better. They've been providing stuff that other companies have not, done in the past here. And, looking at that now, looking as far as where I'm at, where I'm currently at in the game, how much I'm investing into the game as far as my time, my energy, honestly, I feel that I could manage this game with the resources that are provided in a free-to-play fashion. And it's crazy too, because literally, guys, I spent the first 6 months in this game free-to-play, and it wasn't until they dropped the first Christmas pack that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go invest into the game. That's because that's always how I always have been. If the game is providing enough content for me, if the game is keeping me entertained, why not spend the money on this game? It's not like I'm going out partying left and right, drinking with my buddies left and right. Like, I don't do that, so I got money to invest in the game. Why not, right? But again, keeping it 100 with you, if you guys been listening closely on my channel, on my videos, I basically been saying that, like, I basically buy my runes, right? I buy my violent legendary runes. I've been doing that. Why? The only reason why is because I want to catch up. I want to catch up. I want to catch up. Once I got married, originally married, once I had a kid, I lost a lot of time, and I had to find that balance, which I did, but obviously it was at the expense of playing this game and being able to, compete with all the other people's. But that being said, I was a competitive player. I've always been a competitive player when it comes to games like this. And I was like, I'm gonna do what I can. I'm a YouTuber, I'm a streamer. I, make a good amount of money throughout those things, so I can use that to invest into it. I mean, that's what content creators do. They provide, they receive resources, they reinvest it back into the game so they can provide great content for you. Well, again, now looking at where I'm at, what money can do for this game, for me on my account where I'm at versus what it could have done when I was younger, there's a big discrepancy. There's a big difference. So I basically decided I just want to go. Like I said, I want to go free to play now. I want to go ahead and just see how it goes. I'm definitely going to just, like I said, free to play my account. I'm not going to make a separate free to play account. I don't got time for no accounts here, but I'm just going to just stop spending money on Summoners War. I know it's going to sound a little crazy for you guys, because for those that know, I love to rage summon, I love to do random little challenges, this and that, whatever. But I'd rather do gift card giveaways for you guys versus invest money into this game, because I know that there's a lot of you people out there that have not spent a lot of money in the game that can get a lot of value out of it versus me, who's been playing the game for a while and has quite a handful of nat 5s. Like, there's just not much for me anymore. And again, feel free to debate that, down below. But I've been playing the game 7 years. Like, there's not too much to get. I got the majority of the nat 5s. Like, most of the things that I'm looking for, I'm not going to get. And it's not like the things that I would like, which are the violent legend runes, are, a complete guarantee, right? I'm essentially gambling just like all of you guys. So I just, I'm making the decision right now to go ahead and hold off, and we'll see where it goes down the road. But I will say this though, I mean, if I'll keep it real here, we every once in a while we do get donations from our community, in some of this work on our Twitch streams right now. So again, if I get a donation that says, "Hey, Childish, I want you to open up an LD pack," sure, yes, I'm gonna, obviously do that, But I'm just saying, I'm not gonna be going out of my way to just drop money into the game just randomly, just for some content, right? Because obviously, getting back to the original topic, the stem of this question, have you summon for the new units? The new units didn't excite me. I'll be real with you. The Coco is great, but that's pretty much it. That's my personal opinion on it. Feel free to correct me in the chat. It didn't really excite me the way that like the Beast Riders excite me. So I really wasn't motivated to, gamble super hard, hundreds of dollars to see if I can get these new units here. When it comes to content, hopefully you guys out there that are fortunate enough to get these new units and have really good runes, shoot me an email, childish402@gmail.com. I would love to connect with you and basically show some gameplay, go back to some educational videos and whatnot that I can showcase for you on your behalf. If you have a really nice account, have really good runes, so we can see the full potential of those units. And then moving on to the last topic at hand here, the future of the channel with the push on this game that I've been playing, right? Summoners War Lost in Cherry. There's actually been a lot of questions to say, like, Childish, what are you doing? Are you still going to play Summoners War Sky Arena? Where's the content? Are you going full blown Summoners War Lost in Cherry? What's the deal? Where's your mind at with this? And here's the thing, guys. For those of you guys that are diehard fans that are watching me for a long time here, I've been playing this game religiously, right, for 7 years strong, right? I'm literally one of the oldest, alongside Jubago, the oldest content creator of out of there, period, right? And we've been sticking on the game for a long time. We've been playing the game for a long time, but the reality of it is that for me to enjoy like certain aspects of this game, I need to, I don't know if you guys are the same way, and I do this quite a bit. Like, I'd like to break away and try new games just to see, what is really out there, what is exciting for me. Yes, as a YouTuber, we always want to look for the next biggest game, the next thing that's going to grow us, this and that, whatever. But here's the deal. Regardless of, the potential I could grow in a different game, Summoners War just has something that's kind of been near and dear to my heart that I just can't get away from. It's the community, guys. You guys, the community has been super, super strong. You've been there for me in good times and in bad. And for me, regardless if it's a negative, negative, if it hurts my channel in a negative way, it really doesn't matter, because the majority, the good, the good of the community outweighs the downside of seeing your progression, in your YouTube channel, by 0.2%. So I want you guys to understand that I really do enjoy this game. I really have a blast playing this game, but it's for me now, it's been to the point where we've been playing this so long that I got to find other stuff that I play with you. And if you've been paying close attention to my channel, I've been doing that over the past 3 to 4 years. I've been taking little stabs left and right, trying new games. But unfortunately, and this is a good thing and a bad thing, you guys are outrageously amazing when it comes to Summoners War Sky Arena. You are literally the best community out there without question when it comes to games. But you guys are full-blown Summoners War Sky Arena. You are so invested into it. You're so into the game that, when other content creators, make games outside of the Summoners War Sky Arena, we just don't see that kind of pull, that kind of, viewership. We don't see that. And that's to be understood, right? You didn't come here for the games. You came here for Summoners War Sky Arena. So my goal is to basically tell you guys, I need you to do me a favor, okay? I've already had a rough, obviously, 2 months, 6 months, a year and a half, just like you all with this pandemic and everything. I've had a lot of reasons to push myself inside and not be as good as of a YouTuber that I can be. But I'm telling you right now, if you can do me a favor, just believe me when I say this. Don't give up on me, okay? Don't give up on me, because I'm still here. I'm still going to be doing my thing. I still obviously will be trying games here and there, and I do appreciate when you guys check them out, or when you see a sponsor video, check them out. It means a lot to me when you do that, and so I'm forever grateful for that. But again, just understand that I've had a lot of things that happened recently that some I'm of liberty to say, and I've already said, some have not, and it's just made me kind of rethink about what I'm trying to do, where I want to try to go, and basically where I want to move on. If I want to move on from now and see what I want to do here. So again, bear with me in this process. It's going to take some time, but I promise you, once I get everything squared away, I'm definitely going to be back in the mix and trying to provide you guys unique, organic, authentic content, the content that you've grown to love, the content that you've always enjoyed. So yeah, I'm telling you guys, don't give up. Don't give up on me. I haven't given up on you. And if somebody was in my situation, a YouTuber saw my channel, saw my analytics, they probably would have been like giving up. They would have moved on to a different game, because basically I'm just kind of at a negative drop. So I go up and down. I'm a roller coaster, basically what it is. But either way, guys, enough about me. Let's get back into you guys. If you can do me a favor, if you actually made it to the end of the video, I do want to take this video. Obviously, I know you guys are going to share your opinion on the topics that I dropped here, but if you guys do have a question, please leave it in the comment section down below. I'll be checking my questions over the next 24 to 48 hours. So if you drop a question before my Sunday night stream, I'm going to try my very best to answer that as soon as I can. Okay. So thank you guys so much for your support once again. And again, if you're seeing this video on Saturday, please feel free to stop on by tonight. We're going to be doing, like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of summons. We're not going to focus too much on like the AMA topics at hand. I want to leave that topic in the YouTube comments so I can get back with you guys here and there. But if you guys are down for some summons, if you guys are down to see my beautiful girlfriend and her lovely daughter do some lightning wars tomorrow, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys stop on by twitch.tv/childish402. For those that don't know, we stream Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, generally from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, unless I fall asleep midstream. I don't think I've done that, but yeah, that's gonna be it, fam. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish with ChildishPlays, checking out. It's your boy Childish with ChildishPlays, checking out. Take care as I answer this phone call from my mom. I'm out.